Yes. Hold this, please. Thank you, please. No, let's do it again. Give me this. You gonna get it right one day.
That was chaotic.
Exactly. I don't know what's wrong with you.
Oh my goodness. Welcome back to another episode of 1,000 Questions from Mars. I am your host, Mars.
And I'm King Gerald Jones the Great, the Grand.
We only have one grand in this family.
The Grand.
All right. So do you want to tell them what the show
No,
is about?
I did it last week.
Okay. So if you're tuning in for the first time, this show is a spinoff of the Thousand Bodies podcast, where I ask King Gerald deep personal questions about his experience with being with over 1,000 women. And that is from a woman's perspective, from a girlfriend's perspective, and we give real raw answers as a couple.
Agreed. That pretty much summed it up.
You might as well let me do it every time.
No, we've been switching off. I'm keeping track.
I do it the best though.
Oh, now it really was. It was a B, but the one I'll be doing is an A plus.
Let the people decide who does it better.
They're gonna tell you.
How you feel today?
I'm cool. I'm good.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Did you like the story?
I did.
Okay.
You know, I wanted you to give me more though.
Oh, give me more in the story.
So I got questions.
Okay,
because I wanted you to give me more. Like, and then what? And
that's
then
what we're here for. That's exactly what we're here for. Because I'm just telling the story. Right. I'm not putting extras on it. I'm not getting deep into it. So if it's something that you feel they need to know, you need to know. This is exactly 1,000 Questions from Mars.
All right, so let me brief them on the story.
Okay.
But y'all also need to go back and watch it too. But basically, this week's story was about you having sex with your female best friend.
Right.
And I mean, that's pretty much what it is. You had a crush on her in high school. You guys kept in touch over the years, but not really, saw each other too much.
Right.
Ended up connecting in person, started hanging out a bunch. She got into it with her roommate at her place. She came to your place. Tried to stay with you.
Right.
Asked a couple of times. You turned that down because you was living your life.
Right.
But you guys ended up having sex.
Absolutely.
And she told you that her sex was good.
Well, I don't think so much that her sex. I think there's a difference between your vagina being good and your sex being good.
Okay.
So she didn't say her sex was good. Sex means you rocking that thing and popping that thing and shaking that thing. Coochie being good just simply mean, I guess, it's tight.
Well, you ain't. Okay.
Talk to me.
Well, how much control over that do she have?
What part?
Having a tight coochie.
Oh, I mean, that's what I'm saying. It's given. So why are you bragging? Exactly, man. That's you really understand that. You proving my point. Like, what you get for that? Go ahead.
So anyway, she bragged about how good her sex or good her vagina was.
Right.
And you did admit that it was tighter than what.
Right.
Than the normal.
Right.
So let's give her props there. But anyway, she told you that, and then she said, and let's not make things different after we have sex.
Right.
And then, after you had sex, things did change because you started to pressure her to kind of like get her life together, get back on track. And she was like, see, I told you was going to act different.
Right.
So that's pretty much the story.
Right.
Okay. So my first question is, what is your thoughts on, people having best friends that are of the opposite sex? Is that truly a thing?
I mean, it's possible. Don't get me wrong, it's possible. But I think it's very important that they can't both be attracted to each other.
Yeah.
It's not going to work. But or even a moment of weakness on other parties. You could not be attracted, but then have a moment of attraction because y'all been through so much, and you might think this person is mentally more than I thought.
Right.
So they could stimulate you there. But to sum it up, it can happen. It's a possibility, but one of the parties have to be absolutely not attracted to the other for it to last.
Yeah, I agree. Because a connection can form at any point in time.
Absolutely.
So be wary of that. I've had a male best friend,
or
somebody that I call a male best friend, that nothing happened between us.
Right. Go ahead.
But I do feel like that he started to overstep in what he felt was.
Because he probably liked you initially. I mean,
yeah,
that'd be the thing.
I
And there's nothing wrong with that, but it happens. My question is, that question is easy. Mm-hmm. My question for you is, have you ever had a male best friend, maybe that you wasn't initially attracted to, but then as you guys got closer, you started being attracted to him? And have you had that situation and then you guys possibly did cross the line and do sexual things or romantic things? It don't have to necessarily be sex, but maybe kiss or something like that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely, that happens to me. We were calling each other best friends and BFF, and we actually went to high school as well. And I was never attracted to him in high school. He's no tea, no shade, but he's not very good looking in general. But he got a bomb personality.
Exactly.
His personality, fire.
Right.
So it ended up, and I know I wasn't his type physically because I was more overweight at that time.
Okay.
And so it started off as friends and hanging out all the time, and then it turned into something sexual.
That's why I said it happens, but then you also got to be leery. Even if y'all are initially not attracted to each other and you guys are genuinely friends, it still can build a connection because somebody might have, whether it's a bomb personality, whether it's just mentally stimulating, it can occur. So if I had a significant other or a friend, I would understand. Life happens. So
but also I'm like, right now, would I have a male best friend? No.
Right.
Because to me, it's if he wasn't like my best friend before me and you started, then I shouldn't just pop up with
introduce about, oh, he's my best friend.
Like, this nigga ain't your best friend.
Right.
Okay, so did you ever, I know she was your high school crush, and that was kind of
not really my high school crush. Just
you had a crush on her.
Yeah, you said, to me, when you say high school crush, that means like not indefinitely,
the one and only.
That, and for a long time. This was probably a month crush.
Okay, what do you want me to call her?
I don't know. Just you had a crush on her
in high school.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that means like the major. Like, this was my high school crush. No, it was a 1 year, out of 1 year, 1 month. So I had a crush on her.
Oh God. Okay. Did you ever get a chance to have sex with any of your other crushes from high school? Or middle school or whenever? It's
actually 4, I don't know, I think I said 3, but it's 4 female best friends or close friends that I've had, and out of 4 I've had sex with 2.
But they were also your crushes?
No, they wasn't my crushes, no.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, have you ever had a chance to have sex with someone you had a crush on, like when you were a kid?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Yeah. When I became the man that I am today, for some reason, I was able to sleep with a lot of women that I had crushes on back in high school.
And did you make that like your plan? Like,
not really my plan. It just happened. It just not really my plan. My plan was to have as much sex as I want. So they weren't on my radar. Like, I got you in my scope, but you can get it too. You can receive these festivities.
Yeah. It's funny because I had sex with a few guys that I had crushes on from high school.
You really need to start your podcast, 1,000 Bodies by Mars.
Relax. Because a lot of these stories overlap. They're like the same person. These aren't always new people. But anyway.
Just told a lie. Go ahead. But
anyway, I had sex with guys that I had crushes. And it would be like, oh my gosh, like I had sex with my crush.
Right.
And it's funny because after high school, some of them were lame.
Right.
So now I'm kind of embarrassed.
Are you? Were they that lame that you was embarrassed? I mean, were they that? Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. My crushes that I had sex with, they were just regular. After they weren't lame, but they weren't.
Yeah, I would say
they were just regular when I realized who they were.
Like one of them, I'm like, yeah, like I did that, but probably like 2 or 3 of them, I'm like.
So why did you
get caught up in that?
So it was after. When did you realize that they were lame? Was it after the sex and then what they call that? Wore off.
Yeah. The fog wore off.
Right.
I realized like this nigga is really weak. He don't even got a car.
Ooh, dang.
Like why?
You let that high school trickle over.
Mm-hmm. And I think dudes be knowing that. Like they were the man in high school,
right?
And I'm about to get this high school pussy.
Absolutely. Oh, that in a verse. That's what I was.
Yeah.
What I was doing it while I wasn't the man in high school. I was cool. I was funny. I was a cool guy, but I wasn't the man or nothing like that. I was just funny. Oh, Gerald, funny. Gerald's cool. And then I capitalized on that. Fast forward to become the man that I am. Because it's funny because I got to get back to. I've been old and in myself, but I'm about to get back in the game.
Yeah.
Starting off with, I'm about to start back going to the gym, y'all. If y'all want to go to, not go to the gym with me. If y'all don't go to the gym with me, but if y'all want to join me on the new over 40 weight in the gym type shit, getting back to yourself, then I'm starting.
This is his commitment right here, right now on the show.
Because you want to know why? This is kind of off topic, but
let's go for it.
So I took my son. We took our son to the.
I know, because you be acting like I don't be there. You be acting like it's just you and him.
How do I act like that?
Daddy Sunday, I'm there too.
When did I say that?
On one of your posts.
Because it probably was. But anyway, getting to the point, because we don't want to bore this audience. I saw myself in some pictures and I looked disgusting. I looked terrible. And I remember even when I was in the gym and doing personal training and bodied up, when I used to go to events or whatever, I used to be like the man. All eyes was on me. But I looked at myself in the pictures and I was real disgusted. So I'm about to get on it or whatever. I was going to start tomorrow, but I'm getting a new work truck.
Okay.
So I'm going to start Tuesday.
Thank you. You don't gotta wait for another Monday. You can start on a Tuesday.
Right. That's what I usually
Wednesday.
do. Do you guys do this? I usually be like, I'm gonna start Monday, and if anything throw me off on Monday, I act like it ain't a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. I'm like, oh, well, I'll start next Monday. But Tuesday, I will be starting back.
All right.
Let's get back to topic.
Congrats.
I put that out there because when I say something in public, I got to commit to it because I'm not no quitter, and I'm gonna hold myself accountable for that.
All right. So, has your attraction for someone ever changed?
Diminished or up
in a good way or a bad way? Like while you were maybe talking to or dating them, like the attraction just changes.
Of course. I've more so had it where now I think she's weak or she's not who I thought she was, or because you could be attractive. Not anybody, but women are attractive. A lot of women are attractive. There's a lot of pretty women. Yeah. But once you start talking stupid, once you start acting stupid, once you start revealing who you really are, the attraction to me, I'm still fuck, but you're not really as attractive as I thought you was.
Got you. And of course, it's gone in the other way.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like somebody
very rare, not as much. Like I said, mostly the diminishing of versus the admiration of.
Got you. All right. Next question. I think we kind of spoke on this before. She emphasized that her pussy was good.
Right.
Like, is there a way that men kind of like emphasize, or that you may emphasize that something is good about you?
No, I just let it happen. I just let what's DJ Quick said, it looks better when it's invisible. So that's kind of something I live by as a teenager going into adulthood. I want to surprise you with it. I want to hit you with it. Like a lot of women don't know because I don't let them in, but I'm very intelligent. Like I have information to give. And not even that, I can receive information and even maybe capitalize or add to the information that they have. But a lot of people don't know that. They just know me for joking and clowning.
Right.
But you got to be in my life for real for me to bestow some information or some intelligence upon you.
Yeah. I think some men like to brag about their pussy eating skills.
Oh, I don't. Even with the sex, that's another surprise. Used to like to whip out. When I, and then I'm not about to tell you what they said about my D, but that you get the gist.
I don't even like sexting. I don't want to talk. Like, I don't even like to do none of that.
Well, my sexting, I'm not about to say, girl, I'm gonna do this to you, and I don't do that. But I want to get to the sex. So the sexting, like we're going to do this. Not that, oh girl, I'm gonna flip you over and I'm gonna beat it. I don't do that because I want you to be surprised. Right. I want you to think I'm weak. Whatever you think, I want it to be lower so I could come higher. Yeah. And now I got your ass.
I was pleasantly surprised. Like, oh, I had no idea. So I'm not gonna ask that question.
Why not? If you want to,
why would I write? I wrote these questions probably late at night.
Oh man, late at night. Kiss me in the morning.
Like, I'm not asking.
Is that bad? Question. Is it that bad?
Do you want to see?
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Why would you ask?
Why would I ask that question?
She made you was right for asking. What's wrong with you? God damn. It was like you was sleep. You was delusional. You was sleepy.
Yeah, this is a good one. He said, "Bring the shock value, y'all."
Damn.
If we get 1,000 likes on this show, I'll tell y'all the question.
Agree. Is it 1,000 likes or 1,000 views?
Oh, views.
Okay.
And likes, views though. If we get 1,000 views, I'll ask.
Agree. That's the deal. If we get it, that means y'all got to share it and whatever. And it's a cool little. It's a good question. So if y'all want to hear what the question was, see what the question. 1,000 views. That means you got to share it to all your friends and get the views up. We will ask the question and answer it.
Yeah. So would you have been telling her to get her life together had you not had sex with her?
Probably not. That's why I can admit. I don't know if I admitted in the show that I can't understand where she was coming from, and I can't understand. I did change, but it's because I didn't think it's for the worst. I was like, hey, I slept with you, so let's get this together. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't do this for everybody I sleep with. I can care less what you're doing, but you're my best friend, and I slept with you, and you asking me for stuff, and I kind of am helping you. Like, okay, I'll take you over here. So let's get yourself together. But
has she not been asking you to help her with things before sex?
I probably wouldn't have. I probably would have thought if I wasn't so involved in what she was lacking and what she didn't have, then I probably wouldn't have been like trying to.
No, but was she asking you to do things for her before y'all had sex? Like, was she saying, "Hey, can you take me here?"
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
And you was doing it, but it didn't register in your mind like, she need to get some shit together.
It did, but and that's why I said I think I can admit that now me having sex with you. Because now I'm like, nigga, I think you could using me now or something. So let's get you together so you won't have to use me.
Why do you think she has such a hard time, or why was she so against you telling her to get her life together?
Because she didn't want to get her life together. I learned that about her in specific. I don't want to tell all her business, but she was a slacker lacquer. Mm-hmm. And she just was, I don't know if she late. I can't tell you the deepness of that. Whatever her lack was, she wasn't getting her life together. She just wasn't.
Did you want to be in a relationship with her? Like, say, has she got her stuff together?
No, not at all. Okay. I just wanted her to be more independent. You asking me for stuff, listen to this. You can't just ask me for stuff and not listen to my opinion.
Yeah.
So no, I didn't want to at all wanted to be in a relationship. I probably would have wanted to keep fucking, but so I could got my get back.
Oh, because you came rather quickly.
Right.
So that answers my. Did you guys didn't have sex anymore after that?
We did have sex one more time after that.
Okay. Did you get your get back?
No, because she did something offsetting.
Do you want to?
I don't even know. What do you think?
I think. I don't know. Are you guys still friends?
I actually have seen her. I can't even give a time. I say 6 months ago.
Yeah.
6 months ago, and it wasn't a good sight. I don't want to tell her business or anything like that, but it wasn't. I would just say it wasn't good.
Okay. So I guess my reason for asking if you're still friends, because that kind of determines if you want to tell us.
Oh, I mean, I guess we're still friends.
Okay.
That don't determine that because does it for real?
I don't know if you're trying to preserve a portion of your friendship.
I'm not really trying to preserve a portion of our friendship, but I am trying to preserve a portion of her dignity and her respect.
Yeah, because okay. All right. Well, so what advice would you give a dude that has been friend zoned?
Ooh, that's a good man. I almost lost the words. Don't do it. Just bounce. Don't be her friend, bro. If you know that you want to, at the very least, still have sex with her, don't be that girlfriend. Leave her alone, bro. Leave her alone and work on yourself to be a better person. So now she'll be mentally, physically, and financially attracted to you. Then you can have your way, hopefully. Mm-hmm. But don't be her friend if she trying to friends on you. Don't take that route. I had a girl that I liked a lot, and she friends on me, and I just I'm cool. I'm not fucking. I haven't talked to her to this day. I'm not fucking with you like that. Why she friends on me, I don't know, but I'm not playing.
Yeah. Do you think that, because of course I think every man has the ability to come out of the friend zone if he catch her in the right time, in the right moment,
and if he's working on himself,
and if he's worked on himself. But do you think she then takes him serious? Like, does she give him a real chance once she takes him out of the friend zone?
I'm probably the wrong guy to ask this. I don't give a fuck if she take me serious or not, as long as she busting cheeks open.
Okay, so you just in the friend zone waiting for the cheeks. You're not in the friend zone waiting for
a relationship. No.
Yeah. Some guys that are
that's terrible.
willing to remain there.
That's a sad place to be sitting.
I think it's cool to accept the friend zone if you're not relying on her to be your only one. Like if you're not, like you said, if you're just waiting there for the clap the cheeks, then friends on me all you want to, because I'm over here living my life and I'll be there when you're vulnerable and the nigga break your heart.
Damn.
Because I remember, I think it was Cooley who said it from the No Fugazi podcast, that the friend zone for women, women friend zone men all the time, but then when niggas just take a girl and hit her one time or have sex with her one time, he's this bad guy. But it's like, it's kind of like the same thing. Like, you don't want a dude to just have sex with you and quit it. A man don't want to be friend zoned either. He said something to that effect. It was much more cooler. But, and I was like, damn, I never looked at it like that when we put men in the friend zone. Like, we don't want to be done that way and just made out to be a girl he just smashed. So don't do that to him.
Right.
I was like, oh, okay.
I was deep.
Yeah. Watch him. He has some deeper shit to say about it. But all right. That's the end of my body bowl questions. Do you have any?
No, you answered it that you said you have whatever. Yeah. No, I mean, I did have a question from last episode.
Oh, let's ask
I'm bringing that in. Yeah. Bring it from last episode. Remember, we were talking about fake moaning and fake sex and all that good stuff from my little podcast story. My question I forgot to ask you was: have you ever have fake moaned? I guess fake moaned. Okay.
I've fake moaned
or fake orgasm.
I've had a fake orgasm. I fake moan to help get myself in the mood.
Got you.
Like, oh, I need to turn this up a little bit. And then I faked it, or I was like, I guess it was fake moaning, fake orgasm, and like he called me on it.
Oh shit! That's what I told you. Remember I told you nigga could tell.
He was like, it don't feel that good.
Hey, it's funny that you say that because wait, go ahead. Let me.
Well, that was it. It don't feel that good.
Yeah. And what did you say?
And I was like, oh.
Right. And that's what I said too. I've had situations. I barely touch you with the dick, like the head is barely touching the cootie cat, and you doing all, man, shut the fuck up. And then I'll test it with the off, like I was saying, with the beat. Yeah. I'll do a offbeat stroke or oh, I thought this was your spot.
Yeah.
So I'm testing. I could tell, like I said when we were talking about the episode, I knew she was faking, but.
Well, because sometimes you'll fake it so they can hurry up.
Oh, shit. Will it hurry up?
Yeah, because, like, obviously he not getting a point there. I'm done. Maybe I've already had an orgasm, or maybe he just not doing it for me.
Right.
And so, okay, let me get this fake. Oh, so he know, like, that's the clue. We're finishing up here.
Okay.
Gotcha. So, most definitely, he called me on. Ooh.
So, when you finish, and he's still going, how are you feeling?
Well, see, this is the thing about the vagina. So it stays lubricated, right? But it only is going to stay lubricated for so long.
And that's what I'm saying. Are you ready to stop? Or are you cool with...
I'll let him go on a little bit longer.
But how are you feeling? Are you feeling still pleasant and pleased and nice? So at this point, it's like, come on.
Yeah, it's like, come on. Like, I could feel nice for a little bit longer. But not too much. Not like a whole nother round. So if I have an orgasm, I can stay pleased for probably another 10 minutes max.
Okay.
But if you're trying to go another 30 minutes, no, I'm not. I'm losing it here.
Right.
Unless you do something different to turn me on. Because, I can have 6 orgasms in one session. But you gotta do something. So if you just doing your same that made me orgasm
now
the first time,
you're gonna
yeah.
I got you. What happened? What happened?
Why? Who needs to eat my booty?
Oh, I don't know.
Who needs to eat my booty?
Is that a cry for help? Like, what you mean? Is that a question? Is that a statement? Who needs to eat my booty? Who needs to eat my booty?
Someone needs to eat my booty. Anyway, I hate booty eating, to be honest. It tickles like hemorrhoids.
You got hemorrhoid?
I have a child. Y'all
do the math, huh?
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna move on to our next segment.
Okay, I'm for it.
This is Swipe Talk.
Swipe Talk. And we're not talking about swipe talk. We're talking about socials. Swipe talk.
So, social media has been going crazy over Anthony Edwards.
And
this child support.
NBA player, Eddie.
So,
Ant-Man. Huh?
Ant-Man.
That's his nickname, Ant-Man.
Anyway. So it's saying that he paid a whole 18 years worth of child support, which being over a million or
$1,800,000.
Yeah.
Close to $2 million, I guess.
So basically he paid it all up front.
Right.
Now there are some reports saying, and I don't know how true this is, but they're saying that so he doesn't have visitation rights.
That's what he said. He said he don't want
everything.
He was saying that he has 3 other prior baby mamas, and just he asked her not to have this baby because I'm not going to be in his baby life, whatever. She went on, but still had the baby, and so he wanted to wipe his hands clean and just give her the whatever. That's, to me, even if you don't want to be a dad or you don't want to be a husband or a boyfriend to the girl. See, like for real, know. Like that's kind of sad.
Imagine how that's gonna make that little girl feel because it's a girl.
Well, see, now that's different. Don't get me wrong. Still needs to be in a life.
Give me some of your water.
Still needs to be in a life. It's only a sip left. Still needs to be in a life. But I think, well, yeah, I guess it's no difference.
It's no difference. Yeah. It's gonna impact even if he was growing up to be a man.
Well, this is what no difference. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to separate having a girl or a boy, but the mom could teach her how to be a woman.
Yes.
Now the boy, no dad. He needs to be taught how to be the man. Don't get me wrong. He needs to be there in both life. But now who's going to teach that boy how to be a man? The girl is going to have an empty void from not having a dad.
Let every nigga fuck
and that's why I said I don't know about that, but
she is.
I can understand it, but I still think it's a difference because the mom can raise her to be a woman at least. Yes, she'll have that void, but with a son, damn,
who's going to show him how to be a man?
Right.
And did you hear that she's also Lil Baby's first baby mama?
I didn't know that. They be sharing the same women. Y'all niggas is crazy.
But that's probably why he didn't want to. Like, I don't want no kids with you. But
what you thought? I don't understand why these. That's what I was just about to say. I don't understand why they don't get. Well, I do understand why. But why are you? I understand why, but why are you? Especially $1 million nigga, bro. But then, see, my thing is, and nobody's talking about this, but I think he also did it for business purposes. And when I say that is because child support can go up, and he's going up. Yeah. So his next contract might be $300 million. So now that's payment will go up. Right. But if I sign contracts, you agree, we agree.
This is
$1,800,000. Boom. That's what he probably was trying to get out the way. Like, bitch, you're not about to keep getting in my pockets every time I get a new contract.
Yeah, because I would if you in this for the sole purpose of his money, I wouldn't have signed that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have.
Well, I don't think she thought about that.
Yeah.
And then I would rather take $1 million, especially if Lil Baby is my baby daddy. I'm getting child support from him.
All right. So that concludes Swipe Talk. Let's get into some keep it or delete it.
Keep it. What was that with your hands? Keep it or
I was like cut it out.
Oh, cut it out.
You know, but I don't got that. Okay. This is probably my favorite segment.
Is it?
Yeah.
Not us just talking about the podcast? Damn. Go ahead.
This is fun because this has a little element of shock.
Okay.
Okay, you ready?
I'm ready.
I can look into a woman's eyes and tell if she's a hoe or not. Right. I call them hoe eyes.
Hoe eyes.
Show the camera the hoe eyes.
You probably that's what I said. If you go deeper into the post or maybe deeper into the comments, you can't tell over pictures, cameras. They have to be up close and personal in their face. And the hoe eyes is just like a blank stare of I know I did it, but I can't stop, but I have nothing to say about it. All of those is the look.
And she's not completely in a daze. She's looking through you.
She's looking. She's not in a daze. She's looking through you to the hoe in her. But see, this is the thing. You ready for the other part of hoe eyes?
Yes.
Men can have hoe eyes.
Men can't have
men cannot. Eyes? There's no such thing as men.
They got some kind of
eyes. Lion eye. There's no such thing as hoe eyes for men.
Yeah, because they say it all. I kid you not. You're kidding me all day.
There's no men can't have hoe eyes.
I wouldn't
lie. Hoe eyes are reserved for women.
You're right.
I would never lie to you.
Next episode, I'm gonna tell y'all what men have.
Okay.
If women have hoe eyes, men got something.
They might, but they don't have hoe eyes. Only women have, because it's to the soul. The eyes are the windows to the soul, in the hoe in them. So hoe eyes.
All right, so I guess
I'm keeping that. I'm keeping hoe eyes. Hoe eyes have dodged me a lot of bullets. And I've also been. I've seen the hoe eyes and still kept proceeding, and
because you knew it was coming.
I hoped that the hoe eyes was lying, but hoe eyes don't lie.
All right, next post. Just saw a grown ass woman driving on the freeway sucking her thumb. Do white people suck their thumbs?
Exactly. I've never seen a white woman sitting up there sucking her thumb, but I've seen plenty of black women. What is that?
I don't know.
If you guys know a white woman that suck her thumb, and not no ghetto white woman that live in the hood, a real white woman it doesn't. I've never seen it.
I've never seen it either. There's a lot of cultural differences between white and black, which people try to ignore, but it's like, like one of the things that I saw on social media recently was like, do white people debrief? After black people had something happen, you went to the party, you went out to the club, we're debriefing. We want to talk about it.
I think white people debrief.
I never seen none of my white friends debrief.
Well, see, and you know better than I do because I don't have too many white, I guess friends, if that's what we're calling it. So I don't know but it would sound like they do.
No,
all it is just basically telling what happened at the event.
I think they feel like
seen it. You seen it. No.
Like they're like, you've seen it, so why do we have to talk about it?
You seen it.
Because, like, for example, I went to a wedding.
But that's what black people say. You've seen it, but then talk about
it. My white friends, we never talk about it again. Like, I went to a wedding. I ate marijuana with my white friend in the bathroom. There was this lady dancing oddly on the dance floor. Me and my white friends have never talked about it again. And I only went with them. It was a white wedding. We never said nothing about nothing that happened. Like, an older man tried to hit on me. He was like in a wheelchair trying to hit on me. We didn't talk about any of that.
So they don't debrief. You know better than I do.
I think they don't. There's a lot of things that they
So they don't debrief and they don't suck their thumbs. Do white babies suck their thumb?
They have to.
Yeah. But so it's immediately cut off.
Yeah.
Like how we trying to get Grandin off the pacifier.
Right.
They don't play a day pass, whatever. Cut that shit up. I'll cut your motherfucking thumb off. Yeah. So white people, I've never seen a grown woman, white woman sucking Mexican. Have you seen a Mexican woman sucking her thumb? I think that's what I said. I was just about to say that, but I've never seen a grown white woman suck her thumb. That's crazy.
All right, so I think
that's gonna be our viral.
I guess we're keeping it.
I'm keeping it. I told you for the most part, it got to be something that I really like. I took away Tyson. I gotta be really in my emotions and my feelings for me and type some stupid shit for me to delete it.
And it's possible. That's why this keep it or delete it.
We're gonna see.
All right, next one. Empty stomach fucking will have a nigga dick hard as fuck.
Absolutely, keeping it. Because I didn't have some sex on an empty stomach, and the nigga, I think I don't know.
Is it all the
it's
blood?
Like fasting. I think it's the focus of the blood. Like there's no food in the way. It's just all blood. I don't know, but they say fasting is good for you.
Do you remember having sex and not orgasming and trying to? Do you remember you went through that phase?
Of what?
Having sex and not orgasming. Like holding it. It was a very brief phase.
Yeah, when was
Because the theory behind that is that it builds your testosterone.
I didn't understand what you were saying. I get what you're saying. I was like, what are you talking about? Yes, having sex because I was trying to. I forgot Kevin Gates. I forgot what is it called. See, you should have knew what it was called.
I don't know what it's called. I didn't know what it was
called. Something retention.
Oh yeah.
Ejaculate something, but I get in. I was like, "What are you talking about?" Yeah, I remember we have said, but to the point before I come, then I let it get back in my body and whatever. Yeah, I remember that. Something retention.
Yeah.
Something retention.
All right. Last one.
A very brief phase.
It was very, very brief.
like a month. Yeah, it was. I said, "Nah, fuck this." But I did it for a month. Yeah, I didn't see no difference, but I think it's just discipline, just mental discipline. I got it from. I didn't get it from Kevin Gates. He's the one that popularized it. Mm-hmm. That shit whack. Nigga, if you gonna fuck. If you gonna come. If you gonna go.
All right, last one. 2 men have never fought over a good woman.
Ooh, good. Ooh, I'm keeping all that shit. Because she's not going to let that happen.
Yeah.
Did you get that? That's why I said that. Mm-hmm. She's not going to allow that to happen. First of all, she either not going to be fucking with the other one or she's going to be wondering with, hey, this is my man, whatever.
Right.
So it's just not going to happen. Yeah. It's these niggas that be having women fight. That's why I don't play that. Yeah. Women fight. No.
Have women fought over
I stop it.
You stop it.
What the fuck you think? What you think this about to prove?
Yeah.
You're a woman, so what you think this about to prove? And nigga, I was perfectly honest. So anything you doing is out of your frustration and emotion.
Right.
No. And you're not about to beat up on one of my bitches.
I need her looking good.
Right.
I mean, I guess if I don't know.
Right.
I want to know, does the audience agree?
Oh, of course they wait, about what part?
2 men have never fought over.
It's not gonna happen because she's not gonna if she's a good woman, that's not gonna happen. She's going to either not be being a hoe or she's going to be, because that don't just mean equate to good women. Yeah. It also means she's being like, hey, you're not going to do this. You guys are not, I won't fuck with you.
She's physically stopping it from happening.
Well, not really physically, it's mentally before you even get to that. Like, hey, I'm talking to whether the good woman you consider being a woman that's honest. And she's like, hey, I'm sleeping with him. And I'm sleeping with you or whatever. This is my friend. So you can leave with that shit. Mm-hmm. And then niggas don't want to turn, if she a good woman, niggas don't want to turn down no good woman, good pussy. So you going to sacrifice this good pussy?
Yeah. All right. We got all keeps. I think this is the first time we had all keeps.
That's because you made me the other time. I'm always going to keep these good posts.
All right. Anything else?
Do we be putting the post up?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And if you guys want to see the original post, read through the comments, whatever, you can find it on your Facebook page.
Booyah.
Under King Gerald Jones. All right. That concludes our show. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Do you want to tell them about our other shows?
Like she said, make sure you like, share, subscribe. Go check out Thousand Bodies Podcast, what this is a spinoff of. Make sure you watch the previous shows of 1,000 Questions by Mars. Also, make sure you catch live in the comments. That's on Friday evenings, King Gerald Jones. Also, remember the challenge. If you guys want to hear that question that she was going to ask and I was going to answer, it's real good. Make sure we get to 1,000 views. That means you got to share to at least 5 people.
Yeah. Share.
Sure.
All right. That's it. All right. We'll see you guys next week.